Hello everyone. This is going to be a general guide on 1.7 sword towers. A ton of people use them and they're a nice and easy tower build to learn for pre 1.9 speedrunning. So if you're just starting out, then this could be a good design for you to know. Although fall towers have been meta recently, it's always nice to know these classic sword towers. I'm going to be sharing various tips and designs that I recommend. So let's begin. So the first thing I'm going to be looking at are the different tower holes in these sword towers. Um, so the basic build is this. You get 8 slabs, you place it in this formation, and you get your leaves or any type of blocks you may have, like netherrack or sandstone. Um, yeah, you just place the leaves or those other blocks on top of these slabs, and that's how the basic build works. This is so you can hit at Enderman through this gap, this half block gap, and that's the basics of Sword Tower. There are different types of holes that can be used and built inside of these, so I'm going to be looking at a couple. Do note that this tower was invented by Seaskull, and um, these towers um, I'm just going off based of their holes when naming them. So just remember that all of these towers fall under the basic sword tower that was invented by Seaskull, and most of the credit goes to him. So the first one I'm going to be looking at is a very common type. I'll just build it. So you build your basic setup, and then here's what you do. You dig down 2, you go to the side, dig down, and then you have lava block here, place a ladder here, and then chest here. Um, I when I looked at runs, I saw that it was first used by Lied, so that's why I put his name here. But Illumina also used this in his iconic world record video, which is why some call it the Illumina Tower. That's the lore behind that. So it's a basic and simple design. Um, so you go onto the ladder. So first you place everything in this chest over here. Let's get a sword out. And then you just whack at Enderman while shifting on this ladder. That's the basic setup. And then once you're done, you can either place your sword in the chest again, or you can die and throw your sword out onto the ground here. And that's basically how it works. I'm assuming you already know the basics of how towers work, so but basically you just respawn up in the air and then despawn on the mobs and then fall down again to try to get some endermen. So I'm gonna look at two subgroups. So first is Pixfumi's variant. So the problem with this design is that wooden slabs have a small chance to burn if the lava is right here. So there's a chance that your tower could catch on fire and then everything just goes wrong. So I'm gonna be looking at 2 ways to prevent burning. First is Pixfumi's version of this, where he just does the same setup except he digs 2 blocks down and places lava right here. That means that the lava cannot burn the slabs now, so you are safe from some tower burning accidents. So the second is a method first used by Marco. He uses nether bricks instead of wooden slabs. The hole is the same. He uses nether bricks instead of wooden slabs. So the lava doesn't, the nether bricks can't catch on fire, so that's the solution to this. The problem with this tower is that you can pick up blocks when they're like really close to the slabs, like so. So there's a chance that you could accidentally burn your ender pearls So let me just get a random pearl. So say say you just killed all the Endermen. You can just do this, and then when you go into the lava hole to die, you can pick up the pearl. If you're not quick and like throw your pearl out or hotkey it into the chest, there's a chance that you will die with the pearl in your inventory and it will just burn, which is obviously not good. So with this setup, it's kind of hard to throw the pearl. Once you get used to it, it's not that bad, but I just prefer this design since it's easier to throw stuff out. Yeah, very straightforward. So the second is the design that Mathox uses. He just has a single trapdoor here and lava underneath. You could do this without a chest, and here's why. When you kill yourself, the items come out of your head, and obviously your head is above the trapdoor, so your items are going to fall onto the trapdoor and they will not burn the lava. The problem with this design, and here's the reason why ladders are good. Let's grab skeleton spawn egg and a creeper spawn egg. Okay, let's just build it over here. Alright. Okay, so from here, skeletons can actually see you, and you see that? So skeletons can actually see you and shoot you with this tower design. So there's a chance that they could hit a creeper, any stray creepers, and the creeper will aggro onto the skeleton and then blow up. And that's usually going to also damage your tower, as shown right here, which is obviously not good. With the ladder, let's go over here. You can move up on the ladder, shift upwards, and kill Endermen as so. And when you do it like this, skeletons are not able to see you if you position yourself correctly, and they won't be able to shoot other mobs or shoot creepers and potentially blow up your tower and ruin the entire run. So this is why I do not recommend this tower design. I prefer the silliest version of this. Silius places a ladder on top of the trapdoor, and I already explained why ladders are useful, so you're just able to prevent skeletons from aggroing stray creepers and blowing up your tower. You can also do this one chestless. It's better to do it chestless since you save wood, and I already explained it earlier. The items come out of your head, so they're just going to land on the trapdoor. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. This is what Cisco does when he does Sword Tower. So this is Cisco's design. It's basically trapdoorless. Lava is down here, and you don't have a trapdoor to save yourself, so a chest is indeed required. When he finishes killing off Endermen, this is what he does. He throws his sword like this, and the sword lands on the ladder. You may think that the sword has fallen into lava, but that's just a visual bug. The sword is still on the ladder. It's a little bit risky, so I won't recommend this to most people. Okay, so the final design I'm going to show is Falsifiable's Crit Tower design. So this suffers from the same problem as the Mathox Tower, where skeletons can see you and potentially shoot some stray creepers, but unlike the Mathox Tower, it has a very useful additional benefit, which is that you can crit Enderman like this. while you are killing them, so you can kill them quicker. So let me show you how to build this. So instead of a leaf at one of the blocks here, you place something where you can place a trapdoor. Place a trapdoor down. Dig down a couple blocks. I believe it's 4 blocks down, and then you place your lava trap here, and then another trapdoor right there. And that's how the tower works. Then you can just crit Enderman. And then you don't need a chest with this one because you're going to be using third trapdoor to kill yourself like this, and the items will fall over your head. But one thing you need to always remember to do is throw your sword up before you close this trapdoor, so you will have your sword to kill Enderman. Get back into the tower. You can see this design in Thunderful's 2514 1.7 PB. It's good for killing Endermans fast, but obviously there's the additional risk of skeletons aggroing creepers. So if you're ever planning to do Mathox Tower, knowing the risk, always do Crit Tower instead. If you're new to Sword Towers, just pick a design that you like and you can start using it in runs. Alright, so next we are going to be looking at some spider protection. So spiders can climb your sword tower, and say they climb like right here. If you try to get into your hole and there happens to be a spider right here, and the spider like knocks you off the hole, and say there's a creeper like right here, then you're basically done for, because the creeper would just blow up, spider knocks you into the creeper, creeper blows up, and you reset the world feeling terrible. So that's why you use spider protection. It's very risky to do sword tower without spider protections. The first spider protection we're going to look at is the basic leaf design, where you just have leaves in this formation. I'll show you how to build it. Just use this no protection one. But you build up 2, build up 1, and then you just put leaves like this, and then continue building up. This spider protection is good most of the time, although spiders can climb up of it sometimes. They can sometimes climb up this 1 block gap and hit you, like right here, and hit you off, which is obviously not good, but it's better than nothing. Marco protection is where you place your slabs like this protection. Show you how to set it up. You put leaves like this, and then you place slabs like that and break the leaves under, and that's your Marco protection. You can also do it like this. I see some people place 2 blocks here and then place the slabs like this, but you get the idea. Same problem with this design, spiders can still climb up. Mobs can't spawn on this half portion, I believe, whereas they can here, so if you have a random creeper spawning on this version, you're done for. So yeah, this works a lot of the time, although spiders can still climb up. Same problem as this one I just showed off. Problem is mobs can spawn here, although there is a 1.5 gap here instead of a 1 block gap here. I find that spiders climb onto it less often, so that's why I would recommend this sign over this design, but it really doesn't make that big of a difference. I'll show you how to build it though. Same deal as this one, except you place slabs instead of full blocks. So that's that protection. Not that different from the others, but next one is Lucid's protection, another top pre 1.9 runner. This variant. It's basically this design except you put leaves on top of it. So one, it prevents mobs from spawning on top of here. So it saves you from the prospect of having a creeper spawning on here and blowing up your tower. And also, when I've done tests of this tower, I feel like spiders have climbed onto this version less frequently too for whatever reason. That's why I would use this design. It's a very good protection, works a ton of the time. The design I use is a variant of this design. I just placed 2 extra leaf blocks like this, so it completely prevents the chance of any spiders climbing up from behind. And if spiders climb up from the front and knock you in a specific direction, you also have kind of a backboard, so you don't fall off the tower and potentially die. So to build this one, up 2, place one to the side, do this, then place leaf blocks on top of there. For the Anthony variant, you build another one up, and then just blocks as so. Doesn't cost that much more, only 2 extra leaf blocks, but it makes it much safer. And this is the design I personally like the best. Next is Silver's design. It looks a little complicated. He's another very good pre 1.9 runner. He in fact holds the current world record as of the making of this video, so he's definitely a good source. So his protection is like this. I haven't seen it in action a lot personally because it's mainly just Silver who uses it, and he runs pre 1. He runs 1.8 now, so you don't get to see it that often. So I'll take his word for it that it works very well. Here's how to build it. So you build 3 up. Build like that. 3 up for your ladders. Place it like that, and then 1 right there. Should be it. Yeah, I built it. Wait, did I? No, I didn't build it, right? So it's actually supposed to be 1 up block high. So yeah, that's Silver's protection. And lastly, you got this sort of bulky protection. I know Thunder used it in some of his tournament matches, so that's why I put his name there. Basically, you just put a huge leaf like perimeter around the tower base, and it works. Spiders can't climb up like this. You can actually remove these blocks right here, and the protection still works. But yeah, that's basically this protection. It works very well, but the problem is it takes more resources to build than some of the other designs, which is why not many use it. And here's how to build it. You basically just build it and then just build a perimeter. Your hole, your tower hole. That's the protection. So those are the important spider protections. I personally recommend this one. Spiders pretty much never climb onto it. Having spider protection at all is better than none, especially with ledge. Ledge spawns a ton more mobs on the surface than without ledge, so that's why spider protection is so important. Alright, so I am going to be doing a demonstration of how I build my tower, and I'm going to be showing off a strat that I think every sword tower runner should use in their design because it makes the tower much better Alright, so I build my usual design. Dig 3 down. This is the silliest tower design without a chest. Place 3 leaf blocks like this. You do not need a 4th here because the spider protection is going to prevent you from getting into the tower from here anyway. Some runners also do diagonal leaf placement, like so, and place their leaves diagonally like this. But I just like the standard 3 block setup. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing the spider protection I use, which is my own variant of the lucid protection. And then I want this pillar to be going up 6 blocks. So that's 2 blocks. Just 3, 4, and then place the side for the protection, and then 5, 6. Okay, grab 2 blocks you can place ladders on, and place ladders as such. And then get your 2 stacks of 64 building blocks. Power up. So for the strat that I'm doing, I'm going to tower 18 blocks up, or until you have 46 blocks left after towering up with a stack of 64. And then you place 2 blocks, place some additional ladders. And then use up the entire 46 stack. Okay, so when use the second stack and have 25 leaves left, place a block here and a ladder for ledge. And then build up 14 more blocks. You'll have 11 blocks left. Place a block. 2 out. Place your bed. I don't have a bed. And do this, and now your tower is finished. Of your ledge, and here. So the reason why I have this second set of ladders is so if I don't see any Endermen in my sight, I can instantly die and be teleported back up. This saves the time that you would take dying from the usual 5 ticks of lava. So it's a minor time save, but it's still cool. It can also be used as a lookout for Enderman, as opposed to the pause abuse strat. You can also do this, lower yourself to 2.5 HP here. Once you finish killing Enderman, you'll have lower HP, so the lava will kill you faster, which can save a little bit of time per cycle and can sometimes add up to a decent amount of time save. So that's the Anthony Tower. You can also just skip damaging yourself if you want to play safe, but I think the time save is nice. Alright, now that I have shown you the tower build, I'll do a demo of how to the tower. So let's go into nighttime. Alright, we're at nighttime. So once you respawn from the bed, you go down here. Hold shift so you land on the ladder. You see the this E counter. Watch out for this number on the right. You want this number to be around your original number that you had when you spawned on top of the bed, plus 50. So I'll show you on the next cycle. Okay, so we land on the top ladders. This is where we look for Enderman. I can see 2 Endermen over there. I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna damage myself so I have a quicker death. And now I land inside. And as you can see, I'm now inside. And then you just swing at the Enderman. Looks like I didn't aggro the other one. And then you can kill spiders as well. String is very important. So I'm using the silliest design. So I just tap the trapdoor twice and all of my items are good. Alright, so I can see that my E counter, the number on the right, is around 30. We want it to be around 80 while waiting on the ledge. If you're a no F3 runner, you can wait around like 3 seconds. I think that's the rule of thumb. Alright, so I can see that there are no Endermen in sight. So with my tower design, since I have this little extra system of ladders atop of the ones down there, I can just drop down, instantly die. So per cycle, it saves a ton of time. So wait for my ledge to go to a good number. I can see an Enderman, so I just drop down straight. I like to break these 2 blocks so I can just look through and aggro stuff. Drop down, kill the Enderman. You want to go higher up on the ladder so the skeletons cannot shoot you. So yeah, that's how you execute this tower. Kill it. One, I can see Enderman. Damage myself. This is again. This is for a quicker death when I die by lava. I can do that, and there we go. If you're too scared to die by the damage taken, it's always fine to just catch onto the ladders. So when you want to collect your pearls and the items outside of your tower, here's what you um you want to do this as early as possible. So you go into 2 render distance, die of course. So 2 render distance takes a little takes a couple of seconds to register properly. But once it does, and you drop down, there should be pretty much no mobs here. And then you can just go collect your pearls and hop back into the tower, or leave your tower if you have enough pearls. One thing to note: this trick only works in 1.7.4 and above. In 1.7.2, the render distance doesn't work properly, so yeah. Basically, in 1.7.2, your render distance is just 8 RD, so you can't really do render distance manipulation. So if you're running 1.7, then I would highly suggest doing 1.7.4 so you can do cool tricks such as these. So you won't have to risk having a random creeper around blowing things up. Yeah. So that's how you collect your items with this tower. Once you collect your items, you can just go back to 10 RD, or I mean, whatever RD you normally use. And then, yeah, not gonna show off the rest of the night with this tower because I think you can get the idea of how to use my ladder system from that short demo, but I hope that was understandable. One thing I would like to explain to people is why 1 ladder and 2 ladder sometimes does not catch you when you're falling all the way up there. So let's just put 1 ladder. Um, let's see if I fall through. Okay, I actually get caught by this one. So let's place it a block down. So as you can see, one ladder does not catch me there. And I'm going to make a prediction that two ladders right here will not catch me either. And as you can see, it does not. So why does this happen? Why do I fall through my ladders? I'm going to be turning to Microsoft Paint to show this off. Alright, so imagine this is the tower. Bed is up here, and you're this point. So let's say we have one ladder down here. So when you are falling through the air, you start to accelerate through the air. So you start going faster and faster. So on one tick of Minecraft, you may be at this block, and then these are blocks. And on the next tick will be here. You're not going to be falling one block per tick. So say your character is right here on this tick, on the block right above the one ladder. On the next tick, your character will be here. Your character will miss the ladder, and that's why you fall through. For two ladders, put another thing here. That we have two ladders, and let's say our character is right at the block, is falling, and then is now right at the block above the two ladders. On one tick, your character will be on the block above the ladders. On the next tick, your characters will be 3 blocks below. And that's the case where two ladders will not catch you. So let's say that your character, let's erase this. So let's say instead of being on the block above the ladders, your character is one block above the one block above the ladders. On one tick, your character will be here. On the next tick, your character will be here and be caught by the bottom ladders. So that's why two ladders sometimes works, as well as one ladder. If your character is, say, right here, while falling down, the next tick, they will be here. They will overlap with the one ladder. So that's why at very specific heights, one ladder and two ladders can still catch you. It's basically 1 in every 3 blocks once you have accelerated to the highest speed. Okay, so let's use a bunch of different blocks to show this off. So 1, 2, and 3. So if you're falling through the air at a specific height, maybe this tick. So now basically 1 in every 3 blocks will catch you. So if you're at this tick, then you're going to be at this Y height in the next tick. So basically, 1 in every 3 blocks catches you one ladders. Say you're here you're at this height, and you'll be here on the next tick, and then you're going to be right here on the next tick. So that's why the one ladder will not catch you. If you use 3 ladders, they will always catch you. Let's say here. Oh, actually I did this wrong. You're actually supposed to be here. So yeah. 3 ladders will catch you in this case because it's basically 1 in every 3. Say 1 block higher, 3 ladders will catch you. 1 block higher, 3 ladders will catch you. Another block higher, 3 ladders will still catch you, because you will be at this height in the next tick. If you're doing a 1 or 2 ladder design, or 2 ladders, they will catch you 2 in every 3 blocks. For example, like this. They will not catch me in this scenario because on this tick, you'll be at this Y height. On the next tick, you'll be at this Y height, and you will have completely missed the ladders. However, go up another, you will be caught here. Go up one more, you will be caught by the top set. So yeah, look at this. I should not be caught by this. Yep. So that means that I will be at I am at this Y height, and after I will be at this tick when I fall from that specific height, and then at this tick in the next. So using this, we can make a hypothesis that we will be caught by one ladder right here. Kill myself. And I should be caught by it. And there we go. I'm caught by it. The hypothesis is true. So yeah. I kind of rambled a little bit, but I hope that gives you a good idea of why one ladder does not work all the time. And like I said, it's 1 in every 3 blocks. For example, this ladder should catch me. 3. This should catch me. Yeah, let's just show it off a little bit. Have some fun. Catches me. This. Catches me. So yeah. Like I said, I hope that all gives you a good idea of ladder height mechanics and for acceleration through the air. And bottom line, just do 3 ladders if you want to be safe. Or if you're consistent at building your towers every single time, then you can do 2 ladders or 1 ladder just fine. For example, C School's dark matter tower that uses 1 ladder setups, and that's why he is very precise with the amount of blocks he has left when he is building his tower. He does not want to fall through the ladders and die. So yeah, that's probably gonna end this guide. I hope you got something out of it. Have fun on your journey to becoming 3.1.9 top runner. Although if you're going for world record, most people don't actually use sort towers if they're going purely for world record anymore. But they're still fun to do, and well, I still have a top 3 time on the official leaderboards with a sword tower, so they can still get you world record. Anyway, that's it. Bye.